welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in to see another tutorial from me. If you would like to see how I created this look, then just keep on watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so you never miss an upload from me. Without further ado, let's get to the video. I have to get you the name for them, but they are to get rid of any lines and puffiness up underneath your eyes. And so I'm leaving them down until I get through with this eyeshadow look, because it's going to do two things. It's help getting rid of the lines and puff, but it's also going to be able to catch any fallout from this shadow. So I'll leave the name of them and the link where I purchased them from off Amazon in the description box below. But we're hopping right into this BH Color Festival palette for this look. And yeah, let's get it going. I've already started with Sequence as my transition shade, and I'm going in really lightly with this color because I just want a wash of this pink. Then I'm going to go on the outside with Denim here in our outer V. Okay, now I'm going to clean the brush off, and then I'm going to go in with Candy, which is this color here, next to this blue. so she can just pop her lashes on. And it's been working for me because I struggle sometimes getting these lashes on. So it's been working for me to do it this way also. Okay, and you already know what lashes I'm using. I'm using Alley Crown lashes today. My infamous lashes I like to just pop on. Okay, we've got our foundation applied and toning, and we're gonna go right in and add. We've already added our concealer and Born This Way and Butterscotch, and we're gonna add our contour shade, and it's gonna be L'Oreal's Correction. It's gonna be Maybelline Superstay in 370 in deep bronze, and it's almost out, so you know I gotta use a brush to get it out of the tube. But we're not wasting no products over here. We're gonna use them to their entirety. In entirety, we're gonna use these products up, and then we'll buy some more. Okay, that's all we need. So we're going to take our same foundation brush, and it's a e.l.f. Blending brush or contour brush, and just blend this contour shade out on our cheeks. And I sort of like to blend my contour out first. That way, once I apply the concealer in, everything just sort of melts and blend in together. Now I take an e.l.f. stippling brush, and I just pretty much pounce this concealer shade down into the skin. Sort of pounce this in to the skin until it's blended out. Okay, and I'm going to take this into the forehead up here. Okay, and so you see how my contour shade is not a huge difference from my foundation, because the closer you get the shades, the more natural it looks. It gives you a slight contour, but it doesn't make it seem like you are drastically changing up your features. Now you can go much lighter or much darker with contour and what have you. That depends on how drastic of a change in your appearance that you want it. But I like a subtle difference, and so you know it's fine with me that they're not extremely dark and it's not extremely light. Now when I want that, of course I'll go for it, but on a day-to-day, or if you're running out to the grocery store or what have you, you don't have to just go completely overboard with your foundation or makeup look. So, yeah. Now we're going to go into our airspun loose powder and go ahead and set this down up underneath our eyes, because hence that's the reason for our little pads that we had previous, so we don't have those lines underneath our eyes. Correct, correct, correct. So when you add your concealer down or your contour down, you don't want the lines either. So I just recommend go ahead and set those creams in place. Go ahead and set them down in place, and that way you don't have any issues with them creasing or getting those lines that you don't want in your foundation. And I'm just going in with airspun loose powder with a sponge, and my sponge is dry. It's not wet. Now you can use a damp sponge, and I have used one before to apply my powders. So it's just preference. Lately I've been trying it with the dry sponge, and I'm liking it the way it does as well, so I just continue to do it that way. And for some reason today, of all days, I want to get it in my eye. Okay, the pink from the palette here for blush. Okay, we've got that done, and we're going to go in back into the Color Festival palette and do our under eyes, and we're all done. I think I'm going to let that blue pop up underneath. So we're using Rage just right at the lash line. Okay, and then we're going to put Electric right up underneath there. Okay, and we're going to put Haze right in front. And we're going to put EDM right in our tear duct. Okay. Now we're going to add mascara. We're just using our volumizing mascara. Cute, cute, cute. Now we're going to brush away this excess powder from underneath our eyes. I'm going to go in for lips, and we're going to go in with our Wet n Wild liner, and it was long, but you see how short it's getting because we use it for brows and lip liner. Okay, and we're gonna go in with brow this way and go over our brows with this gel to make sure we take any powders and stuff like that out of our eyebrows and set them in place. We're going to spray our face, add our gloss, and you can wait a few minutes to do this part if the gel on your brows isn't dry. But it normally doesn't take it long to set in place. And so I'm going into my Laura Geller Gilded Honey highlight and go ahead and put it down. We can go into Maybelline, not Maybelline, but Milani's Catwalk Pink. on top of it with a gloss. And we're going to use Almay's Goddess Glow. And to stop the makeup, we're gonna go get dressed and we're gonna come back and do a final reveal. So stay tuned. This is the final look. Thanks so much for watching.